Pisces, listen carefully. September 7th to 8th, 2025 will not be just another full moon. This is the Blood Moon Eclipse, the most shocking cosmic reset of the year, and it's about to transform your destiny forever. 4 miracles are about to unfold. Miracles that will reveal hidden paths, burn away old karma, unlock divine opportunities, and rewrite your entire future. But here's the truth. These miracles are not for everyone. They're only for those ready to claim them. Stay with me until the end, because the final miracle is the most powerful. And missing it could mean missing your chance to step into the life you were born to live. Miracle number 1, the hidden path. Revealed, Pisces, for what feels like a lifetime, you've been moving through a fog. It's as though you've been walking through a maze, turning corners, bumping into walls, chasing shadows of opportunities that vanish the moment you get close. Promises were made to you that never held weight. Doors opened halfway but then slammed shut before you could step through. And deep down you may have wondered, is there truly a path for me? Or am I destined to keep circling the same dead ends? The Blood Moon Eclipse on September 7th to 8th, 2025, answers that question in the most shocking way possible. The veil lifts, the fog clears, the maze you've been trapped in dissolves, and suddenly the hidden path, the one you were always meant to walk, comes into full view. But here's what makes this miracle so profound. It doesn't arrive as a soft whisper. It doesn't ask permission to enter your life. It arrives with clarity so sharp, so undeniable that you cannot ignore it. Expect flashes of insight that jolt you awake. Pay attention to your dreams because they will no longer feel random. They'll feel like visions scripted for your soul. Watch your conversations because someone may accidentally reveal a truth they were hiding. Or, in a single moment, a false option that's been draining your energy may collapse completely. And in that collapse, the real path emerges. This energy is not gentle. It is raw and direct. The blood moon doesn't coddle you. It forces you to face what you've refused to see. Maybe you've been clinging to an illusion. Maybe you've been giving energy to someone or something that had no future. Maybe you've been waiting for permission to pursue what your heart already knew was right. On these 2 nights, you will be confronted with the truth, and while it may feel uncomfortable at first, remember this. The truth doesn't come to hurt you. It comes to free you. Think of this miracle as the universe pulling back a heavy curtain. Behind that curtain is a map, your destiny's map. The lines were always drawn, but you couldn't see them through the fog. Now, for the first time, the design of your life becomes clear. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. From this point forward, every decision you make will be influenced by this new clarity. Every choice will feel either aligned or misaligned, and you'll know instantly which is which. Here's the catch. The hidden path isn't just revealed to be admired. It's revealed to be walked, and that's where your free will comes in. You can't go back to wandering the maze once you've seen the way out, but you can hesitate, doubt, or resist. You can pretend you didn't see the signposts, or you can decide, with courage, to step forward. This is what makes the first miracle of the blood moon so shocking. It's not just about seeing the path. It's about deciding whether you'll follow it. The universe has done its part by tearing down illusions and lighting up the truth. Now the rest is on you. So ask yourself honestly, when that hidden path reveals itself under the crimson glow of the September 7th to 8th blood moon, will you step onto it boldly, or will you let fear keep you circling the maze? The choice is yours, and your choice will shape the rest of your destiny. Miracle number 2, the release of old karma, Pisces. Your soul is ancient. Even if your human memory can't trace it, your spirit has traveled through countless experiences, carrying stories, lessons, and imprints from far beyond this lifetime. That's why, so often, you found yourself trapped in patterns that don't make logical sense. Maybe you've noticed relationships that repeat the same painful wounds, financial struggles that return in cycles, or fears that feel too heavy to belong only to your current life. Those echoes are not random, they are karma. And under the blood moon of September 7th to 8th, 2025, the universe steps in with a shocking gift, a reset. This blood moon acts like a cosmic fire that burns away karmic residue that no longer belongs to you. It doesn't ask for your permission, and it doesn't move slowly. It rises, it shakes, and it clears. You will feel it, not just mentally, but physically and emotionally. Expect emotions to surge unexpectedly: grief, anger, sudden exhaustion, or even tears that come without explanation. This is not weakness, it's release. It's the weight of the past surfacing so it can finally leave your body, your mind, and your spirit. Think of it like carrying a heavy backpack for years. At some point, you got used to the weight. You convinced yourself this was normal, that everyone must carry a similar load. But on these 2 nights, that backpack is lifted from your shoulders. You feel taller, stronger, freer, and suddenly capable of moving faster than ever before. The eclipse is not punishing you, it is liberating you. But here's where this miracle shocks so many. The release often comes disguised as endings. A relationship may suddenly dissolve. A job or career may reach its natural conclusion. A habit you've relied on might suddenly feel impossible to continue. At first, these endings can sting. They can feel like loss, rejection, or instability. But if you look deeper, you'll see they are proof that the karma has cleared. What once bound you no longer has a hold. Imagine being tied to a cycle with invisible cords. Every time you tried to move forward, those cords pulled you back. This blood moon is the pair of cosmic scissors that cuts those cords once and for all. When that happens, you might stumble for a moment, feeling the shift in balance, but then you're free. Free to move, free to create, free to attract what was once blocked from reaching you. This karmic release is not small. It doesn't just affect one area of your life, it ripples across everything. Suddenly, where there was resistance, you feel flow. Where there was confusion, you feel clarity. Where there was lack, you begin to see abundance. Pisces, the universe is clearing space in your life so that blessings, wealth, love, and destiny can finally arrive without obstruction. And here's something crucial to understand. Karma is like clutter. If your space is filled with old, outdated energy, there's no room for the new. You can pray for abundance, for love, for success, but if your karmic space is crowded, those gifts have nowhere to land. That's why this release is a miracle. It is making room. It is opening your life to receive. Yes, it might hurt to let go of what falls away under this blood moon. But remember, what's leaving was never meant to stay. The eclipse is not taking from you. It's delivering you back to yourself. It's showing you who you are without the burdens of old lifetimes, old stories, and old wounds. By September 8th, you may notice yourself breathing differently. You may feel lighter, clearer, and more aligned than you have in years. That's not your imagination. It's your soul without chains. So now the question is, will you cling to the ashes of what's burning away, or will you trust the fire to clear the way for something greater? Pisces, the blood moon is offering you freedom on a silver plate. All you have to do is accept it. Miracle number 3, the activation of divine opportunities. Pisces, if there's one thing your gentle heart has been longing for, it's breakthrough. For years, you've been waiting for the right door to open, the right chance to appear, the right moment when everything finally clicks. And during the blood moon of September 7th to 8th, 2025, that moment arrives. This eclipse doesn't just whisper possibility, it swings doors wide open and places opportunities directly in your path. What once felt delayed, blocked, or impossible suddenly bursts through with divine timing. This is the third shocking miracle of the blood moon, the activation of opportunities that feel destined. Now, here's the thing about these opportunities. They don't come in predictable packaging. They don't look like the safe, expected steps you thought you'd take. Instead, they often show up suddenly, like lightning in a storm. You might receive an unexpected offer, a phone call, or a message that shifts your direction overnight. Money could arrive through a channel you never considered. A new client, an unexpected refund, a creative idea that finally turns profitable. A person you meet during this short window could become not just a casual connection, but a lifelong ally, mentor, or partner who changes everything. This is how eclipse energy works. It delivers the shocking, the surprising, the divine intervention that can't be explained logically, and yet, when it arrives, you'll feel it in your bones. You'll know this is not an accident, this is alignment. But here's the truth, Pisces. Opportunities only transform into miracles if you say yes. Too often, your sensitive nature holds back. You second guess. You wonder if you're ready. You wait for more confirmation, more signs, more time. But the blood moon doesn't wait. It demands action. If a door opens, you must walk through it. If a voice inside you says, "This is your moment," you must believe it. If you receive a nudge to act boldly, trust it. This is not the time for hesitation. It's the time for courage. Think of it like this. The universe has been planting seeds in your life for years. Seeds of potential, seeds of abundance, seeds of love, seeds of creativity. Some of those seeds you planted consciously with your dreams and prayers. Others were planted by your soul long before you arrived in this lifetime. For so long, you've been waiting for them to sprout, wondering if they'd ever grow. But now, under the blood moon, those seeds receive cosmic water and light. They break through the soil, bloom, and reveal the life you always hoped was possible. That is what makes this miracle so powerful. It's not random. These are not ordinary chances. They are opportunities encoded into your destiny. The blood moon doesn't waste energy on what isn't meant for you. If it delivers something during this sacred window, it's because your soul wrote it into your contract before you even arrived here. Still, you have a choice. You can walk past the open door pretending it's not for you. You can talk yourself out of the miracle because it feels too big, too scary, or too uncertain. Or you can step into it boldly, even if your knees shake. Remember this. The blood moon doesn't ask for perfection, it asks for trust. The opportunities it brings are meant for your highest path, and your only job is to meet them with faith instead of fear. So Pisces, here's the question you must face honestly. When destiny knocks, will you answer? When the message comes, when the offer arrives, when the door opens, will you step forward or will you hold back? The third miracle doesn't just change circumstances, it changes lives. Under the glow of the blood moon, you are not just given opportunities. You are handed keys to the future your soul has been waiting for. All that's left is for you to take them and walk through the door. Miracle number 4, the destiny reset. Pisces, of all the miracles this blood moon eclipse brings, the fourth and final one is the most powerful and the most permanent. On September 7th to 8th, 2025, your life won't just shift slightly or feel a little different. This is the miracle that reroutes your entire timeline. After this cosmic event, you won't just feel like a new version of yourself, you'll be standing on an entirely new path. This destiny reset is not subtle. It arrives with unmistakable signs. You may wake up one morning during or after the eclipse with a deep sense that something has shifted, even if nothing external looks different yet. Your dreams may take on a prophetic tone, filled with symbols that feel too vivid to dismiss. You may even feel a strange disconnect from your old self, as though the person you were last week no longer exists. That's because the eclipse doesn't just change circumstances, it seals in a new trajectory for your soul. And here's the key. This reset often comes through dramatic events. Some Pisces will experience a sudden ending that feels shocking at first. A relationship dissolving, a job ending, or a plan collapsing. Yet when you step back, you'll realize it was clearing the way for something greater. Others will experience breakthroughs that arrive like lightning, an unexpected opportunity, a revelation, or a conversation that changes everything overnight. You may lose something you thought you needed, only to discover it was blocking your future. Or you may gain something you never expected, and in that moment, your entire path is rewritten. The shock of the reset is real. It can leave you feeling breathless, as if the ground beneath you has shifted. But what follows is liberation. It's like the universe is moving you out of a narrow hallway and into a wide-open landscape you didn't know existed. Suddenly, possibilities expand. Suddenly, what once felt impossible becomes your reality. That is the nature of this miracle. It doesn't tweak your journey. It completely rewrites it. This isn't a temporary shift you'll adjust to and move on from. Once the blood moon resets your destiny, there is no going back. The old doors close for good, and you are sealed into a higher alignment that matches your soul's true purpose. From this point forward, your life begins to unfold differently. For some Pisces, this destiny reset could manifest as stepping into wealth and abundance after years of struggle and lack. For others, it could mean meeting the person who changes everything, a partner, mentor, or ally who alters your trajectory permanently. And for many, it could mean finally embracing your calling, stepping into your true purpose, and living the life you've always sensed was waiting for you but could never quite reach. But here's what makes this miracle even more intense. The reset is not optional. It is happening. The blood moon doesn't ask whether you're ready. It doesn't wait for you to feel comfortable. It delivers the shift with or without your consent. The only choice you truly have is how you respond. Will you meet it with resistance, clinging to the old timeline? Or will you embrace it with readiness, trusting the universe to lead you where you were always meant to go? Think of it like the turning of a page in a book. No matter how much you love the last chapter, it's finished. You can't rewrite it, and you can't stay stuck in it. The blood moon flips the page whether you're ready or not, and suddenly you find yourself in a new chapter of your life. You may not know the full story yet, but you know without a doubt, it's going to be different. This is why the destiny reset is the most powerful miracle of all. It demands courage. It demands trust. It asks you to surrender to a future that looks unfamiliar, but carries the energy of your true alignment. It asks you to step forward boldly, even if you don't yet see the full path. Pisces, you've been preparing for this moment for longer than you realize. The blood moon is not random. It arrives at the exact time your soul is ready to be shifted permanently. You've done the work, you faced the lessons, and now the universe is saying, it's time. So here's the question only you can answer. When the reset arrives, will you resist it, or will you claim it as the miracle it was always meant to be? Because once this eclipse passes, your future will never be the same again. Final words. Pisces, the blood moon of September 7th to 8th, 2025 is not arriving to frighten you. It is arriving to awaken you. This is not an ordinary lunar event. It is a cosmic turning point that has been building for years. The universe has chosen this moment to deliver 4 shocking miracles: the hidden path revealed, the release of old karma, the activation of divine opportunities, and the ultimate destiny reset. Together, these aren't just predictions, they are an invitation to step into a higher version of yourself. But here's the truth: miracles don't happen automatically. They don't fall into your lap while you sit back and wait. They require your participation. You must choose to see what the eclipse reveals, even if the truth feels uncomfortable. You must be willing to release the weight of old patterns, even if it means saying goodbye to something familiar. You must have the courage to act on divine opportunities when they knock, even if fear whispers you're not ready. And most of all, you must embrace the reset when it comes. even if it means leaving behind the version of yourself you once thought you'd always be. This blood moon is your portal, Pisces. It is the moment where your past no longer controls your future. It is the crack in the sky that allows light to break through, and you have a choice to step into it boldly or to let the moment pass and remain where you've been. Now I want to hear directly from you. Which of these miracles are you ready to claim for yourself under this blood moon? Write it in the comments right now. I claim my destiny. Don't just watch passively. Declare it, seal it, and align yourself with the energy of transformation. When you write those words, you're not only engaging with this community, you're also sending a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive what's meant for you. And if you're still here at this point in the video, that alone proves something important. You're not just curious. You're ready. You stayed because your soul recognizes that this message was meant for you. Pisces, your destiny is calling. The blood moon is the gateway. Step through it with courage, and everything in your life can change forever.